Hey there, everybody, welcome back. Let's talk Manchester United. And I want to start by saying, what the fuck was that? What the fuck did we just watch? I have no clue. It's been a couple of hours, honestly, since the game, since I watched the game. Because I wanted to do this earlier, but I was so freaking mad. I still am mad. I have no clue what I watched for today. From the first whistle onward, like, it's the second minute. In the second minute, Van der Ven scored. I swear he made that run and they scored. The exact same thing what happened against 20. In the second freaking minute. What are these players? What are they? Today was one of the most painful games I've ever watched. Funnily enough, I have watched a game like this exactly the same several times every couple years. I've seen it happen several times when Ragnick was manager. I thought with Ollie in the last couple of games, especially the Watford game today, reminded me a lot of that Watford game, and I've seen it with Mourinho as well. So this isn't the first time I've seen a performance like this. I've seen it many times, but it boggles my mind that why is it happening now? Things are good. Things are supposed to be good. We're supposed to be in the right direction. We're supposed to be playing good football. 2 weeks ago, we won 7-0. Again, guess it was just Barnsley. Because look at this shit. Today, I have no clue what happened today. Yeah, a bunch of shit falling down. I'm so freaking mad. Today felt like what's the point? What's the point of supporting Manchester United? Because we love Manchester United. I don't know about others, but I'll tell you why I love Manchester United. I love Manchester United because I fell in love with United in the 06-07 season. We didn't win that year, if I remember correctly. But I remember I started supporting them when we did not, when we were chasing, and Chelsea won. And the thing what I liked about United was the never die attitude, never give up. Always give it your all. That standard that Sir Alex Ferguson set and every single player that played in those teams of his had. Strive for the best. Do not settle. Give it your best and even more on that field. Because you play 38 games, 90 minutes each. That's nothing. Compared to my job, and most of you, we work 40 hours a week. These guys have to play 90 minutes every couple of days. Of course, they train and stuff, right? But they do get paid for this. And my problem is, if you just want a freaking salary, then fuck off. Fuck off to Saudi or somewhere else. We don't want you. I've never felt so freaking helpless. Manchester United is a humongous part of my life. And it doesn't make sense to a lot of people. It barely makes sense to my wife. But when they do well, I get happy. When they do bad, I get upset, like today. But unlike any other thing in my life, I have zero control over it. There's nothing that I can physically do that will make the team play better. People keep on blaming the manager, and Ten Hag does have his faults, and he probably will get sacked. But at this point, I don't even care. Because, what's the point? Every couple of years, the same fucking thing. The same fucking thing. Like, this season, we started off with a lot of hope. I really thought we might have a chance of winning the league. Like, a very, very off chance. Very, very off chance. But still, I thought maybe we would have that off chance. It's not even October. And that off chance, I don't even believe in it anymore. I'll be surprised if he finished 6th or... I know the season is long, things can change. But with this lot of players, we're not gonna win anything of meaning and long-term success. We'll win the odd trophies here and there, but that's if Ten Hag is there. If he's gone, who knows what the next clown. And I'm gonna get to that. But today's performance, everyone was horrendous. Some players tried. Garnacho tried, Martinez tried, and Ugarte tried. But my problem is a lot of Xerxes had no confidence. I feel bad for this kid. He's new to the club and he's put into the shithole pressure cooker of our club. I feel bad for that guy because he's 23? None of the kids, Kobe as well, these kids should not be going under so much pressure. Because when things are tough, the guys who get paid the most, the senior players, like Rashford and Bruno. Bruno is both of them. They're some of my favorite players, but for the last year or so, I've never seen them put on more than an average performance. And their standard is so fucking low that every time they get an assist or a goal, everybody else oh, they're back. it's like Salah or Cole Palmer, who's a freaking kid. But when their team's so bad, they step up because they know that they're the senior players. They're the one that everybody should look up to. And Bruno, you're the freaking captain. People look up to you, or they should be looking up to you, and you should be setting that example. You shouldn't let your head drop. That's the freaking problem. Because when your heads drop, the kids look up to you guys. Not every, like, we don't have 10 Michael Jordans in our team or Cristiano Ronaldos who have that elite mentality, who don't give a fuck about anyone or anything. But we don't have that. We have kids who need nurture and more guidance, and these fucking senior players don't show up. But that's beside the point now. Everything is gone. Like, I feel so freaking helpless as a United fan. And I don't even know what to do. In terms of the manager, I don't know what's happening. I feel bad for him too, because he clearly has tactics. He's not stupid. Like, he won trophies at Ajax. It wasn't a fluke, and he did it consistently. The problem is our players, they switch on and off like a freaking, I don't know, like a bulb. Like, whenever they feel like putting in an effort, they put in an effort. And that's not good enough at this level. The funny thing is, I don't see any other club that this happens at. Of all the other 19 clubs, maybe at Everton right now a little bit because they're going through turmoil, and every now and then, like Chelsea when they're going through turmoil, we're not going through turmoil. Why the hell are we playing so badly? Why are we so inconsistent? And that's the problem. It's the culture. It's the culture. And this is the next thing I want to talk about. For all the people who are screaming, Ten Hag out, get Ten Hag out. I like, you can have your opinion. You can definitely have your opinion. There's no problem having your opinion. The only problem is, I'll tell you one thing for free, and you might not like it, but all the people who are Ten Hag out, they're clearly not the most smartest or intelligent people, because they'll say, "Oh, we want him out. We want the ball fraud out. Put Van Nistelrooy in. Put Ruud in." Why? Why do you think Ruud will do a better job than Ten Hag? I don't think anyone can do a good job over here, because those players in there don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're like, we're better than you. What have you achieved? So unless you can get maybe Pep or Klopp, I think they could do a pretty decent job. Ancelotti, maybe. But these are all wish lists. Why the hell would any of these managers come to our club, let alone right now? Right? So you sack Ten Hag and you put a caretaker manager in, and Ruud. He's not going to do a better job than Ten Hag. The last I remember, he won a lot less than what Ten Hag won in the same league. And Ten Hag has won 2 trophies in the Premier League, and Ruud's never managed in the Premier League. Do you want another Ollie situation where the players start playing better again all of a sudden, and then Ruud's at the wheel, and then sign him, give him a contract, and then they start playing shit again? The problem is, these players have done the exact same thing that's happened today several times. They've done it under Ragnick, they've done it under Ollie, they've done it under Mourinho. The problem, and you say, oh, they're Ten Hag signings, they're Ten Hag. The problem is the culture in that club and the culture in that team, the men's team. Now, Ineos have come in and they're trying to change the culture little by little. But the problem is, to change the culture, you got to get rid of the old people, because you can't convert those people. You got to get rid of them, and that's why they got rid of a lot of people. 250 cuts or so. Obviously, it is for budgetary reasons, but they did get rid of other people as well, like Murto and a bunch of backroom staff. There a lot of people, because they're trying to change the culture, and that's how you change it. Now, you'll say, oh, you have to change it with the manager as well, but the manager, these problems lied before Ten Hag came in. And these problems are going to lie even if another manager comes in. Tuchel comes in, the exact same thing's going to happen. The reason I don't want Ten Hag to be replaced by any random freaking manager is because the exact same cycle will happen again. And the place that I really feel under Ineos, eventually we will win a title. We will win the Premier League. It's just going to be a matter of time, because it's all about, if you have money and you spend it well and you manage it well, you can win. Man City proved that. We have those two things. We've always had the money. We just did not have people to manage it well. Now we have people who will manage it well, but it takes time. All the players we have, all the shit we have from the past, they need to get gone. And the reason is not only because of skill, yeah, many of them are horrible and not consistent. You need to have a mentality to play at the highest level and to win titles. Ask any team who's, like, you can ask Casemiro. He's won so many titles. He'll tell you the mentality he has to have, but he can't have that mentality at United because the whole overall culture is not set by one or two players. It's not even set by the manager. It is set by a collective of people who are there and set from the very top. Now, many else have started implementing that new culture. But that doesn't mean, if any of you have been at work, you'll know. At a company, culture is set at the top. But if people have been there for a long time, doing things a different way, just because somebody's new has come in and they're saying, hey, we should change, you know what they do? The first thing they do is, fuck you, I've been here forever, I'm not going to change. Who the fuck are you? That's the thing what they do. So don't expect the culture of this team to change just like that overnight. We need to get rid of a lot of players. And only then we'll play better. So it doesn't matter if it's Ten Hag or Tuchel or anyone. Like I said, if Pep, they'll probably shut up and do a good job. Same thing with Klopp. Same thing with Alex Ferguson, from 20 years ago. But nobody else. Anyways, I can go on and on. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And a funny story. I am going to Europe. So I live in Canada. I'm going to Europe, Portugal this week. Booked my trip a couple of months ago. And we're stopping at Porto. And guess what I realized today? United play Porto this Thursday. And I'm going to get to watch that game, which is amazing. I booked tickets. And I'm going to watch that game, which is going to be great. But I really wish they weren't shit today. Because now I'm looking a lot less forward to it. Anyways, thanks guys. Take care.